Hello everyone, this is Dart Thug. This is my video about the R2 Power Feather Shot and how your right stick sensitivity affects this. So, for starters, I'm just going to go clear the balls, get the table a little spread out so I can freely shoot around without having to worry about this. Now as I'm at 100% sensitivity, my R2 Power Feather Shot actually has some power or some oomph behind it. Every one of these shots is with the R2 Power Feather. Oh, I should have left it where I had it. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to use I don't know, I feel like I'm left-handed, and I feel like the left side just works easier for me. I'm going to use my gray line that the game so kindly puts up for us, and I'm going to use the rails, or the diamonds, if you will, as a way to gauge distance, so that we have something we can physically aim at. I'm just going to aim, as far as I can tell, pretty close down there. Use my L3 to recenter my ball so I know that I'm aiming straight. So I have now switched the right stick sensitivity to 50% back to default. And to make sure that nobody's using any specific spin, maybe a little bit more top or bottom than anybody is, for default purposes, we are going to do all of these shots with maximum top spin. So you will always go all the way up, then you will bring the camera all the way down after, to make sure your cue is as parallel with the table as possible while applying the most top spin. When I hold R2 and I do a full stroke, you don't want to like hesitate. Any hesitation, like you wait back for a second, it will start to ticker down your power. A good stroke is a smooth all the way back, all the way forward in one fluid motion. You will get the most out of it. Now, that's a full stroke at 50% power. You will see the game comes back almost half the pocket. So we're gonna reset, come back down here, back to our line. Somewhere like right there. Now, go like this. This is 75% power. Again, all the way up, all the way down. Now, that's just 75% power. Not only did I go more than half a table more, like at first we went down and came back halfway. Now I've went down, hit the table, come back here, and I almost got back to where I started. Reset again. Again, all the way up, all the way down. Now, I don't know if you were paying attention enough to notice the difference from 50 to 75 was not the same difference from 75 to 100. 50 stopped here. 100 stop, or 75 stopped somewhere about here, and 100's about here. So that distance is slightly different because of forward momentum. The spin the table has, or the friction the base puts on the ball, it catches it a little bit and slows it down. Somewhere around the 70%, 75%, it just eliminates something. Not really sure. So when you're hitting these shots, when you're putting backspin, nobody really puts backspin, and I'm putting the most backspin you can put. All the way down, all the way bottom, full swing. I get a little bit of a drag, and I still hit the head rail. That's 100%. We will reset. All the way down, all the way bottom. Back to 75. You see the drag. The drag doesn't have that slide. We stop somewhere around the second diamond. All the way down, all the way back. Put this on 50, back to default. And it barely even makes it that far. So if you're going to actually put the right stick sensitivity up to 100, you can actually have the option to do a lot more. Now, pro tip. Has anybody ever thought about doing a half stroke or a quarter stroke on a power feather shot? Not really, because you wouldn't go anywhere. But on 100% sensitivity, I can go down and barely stroke, and I can still get forward momentum or forward roll out of a very soft shot. That's difficult to do at 50% sensitivity. At 100, not so much. I barely pull my joystick back ever so slightly, and then I push it forward halfway, not all the way, just halfway. And I get an insane amount of roll out of it, barely touching my joystick. Now, this is what I use to make the game significantly easier. Then, if I had it, just, blatant resetting it, no matter where I put the spin, I just reset it to default. Nice default setting. That's my power shot with the default setting at 100% sensitivity. That's pretty good. I can easily go from across the table, aim at a ball. I don't really have to worry about putting spin or anything such on it, and just power feather. I hope this helps everybody.